Hi guys, good morning. Happy Fitness Friday. I am so excited to be here. We are talking about getting in the flow or the force of your fitness. I really want to talk about this topic. And I really haven't prepared all that much today for this topic because I really just wanted to flow with you guys today. So good morning. When you guys are here, pop on, let me know you're here, say hi, wave at me, give me a thumbs up. And then when I'm talking, let me know if things are landing with you. Like really kind of give me a heart or a thumbs up. That's how I know that it's working for you. Okay, so hope everyone's having a great week so far. I've got my orange on. It's like springy. It's finally feeling like it's summer. So good morning, Erin. So let me know you guys are here. Okay, so we're going to talk about this kind of idea about flow versus force, right? Ebb and flow, but in your fitness, right? In relationship to your fitness. So before we go and dive in, I really want to share a few definitions with you. Okay, and I think this is really interesting. So bear with me here. So I'm going to read this to you because I wrote it down. So fitness is defined as the quality of being suitable to fulfill a role. The quality of being suitable to fulfill a role. Fitness, that's what that means. Okay, so all of us have different roles that we need to fulfill, right? So this is a very individualized subject. Fitness is not this overwhelming kind of thing that this is fitness for everybody. It's different for all of us, right? Fitness is a completely individualized thing. So depending on what your role is, what you want to accomplish, right? That's how you're going to look at your fitness. So are you suitable to accomplish the role that you want? Well, for me, I want to live my best, healthiest, most energetic life so that I can be adventurous with my family, so that I can go and do the things that I want to do with my kids, that I don't get left in the dust. Like that's fitness for me. And so when you're looking at fitness in that way, I want you to just kind of take on this concept of flowing with that, leaning into that. And hi, Johanna, good morning. And making sure that that definition is aligned with the role that you want to create for your life. Okay, so let me go back to a couple other definitions. Thanks for the thumbs up, you guys. I love when I hear that. Hi, Mary Beth, because it allows me to know it's aligning with you. So there's our definition of fitness. So depending on the role that you need to be suitable for is what your fitness is going to be geared for, okay? Now, the next thing I want to define for you is force versus flow. So flow in the dictionary means to move along in a steadily state with ease, moving in or out of, okay? So if your fitness right now is not feeling like it's steadily and easily moving in or out of, and that it's instead hard or stuck or sticky, or it makes you pull back, it's not right for you. Something's off, you guys. Something is off because you're not in alignment with the role that you want to create for your life. And what happens, right, is that we get in our heads about looking externally for what we think fitness should be, instead of listening to our own internal wisdom, right? There's the breakdown. These external cues that we constantly get are derailing us from reaching our own most fit, healthiest self because we're obsessed with the external noise instead of listening to the internal wisdom that we have, right? Thanks, Mary Beth. Thanks for the hearts and the thumbs up. Does that make sense? So let's talk about force for a minute. So force is in the dictionary means that you're doing something against your will. You're doing something against your will. I don't like that. I don't want to feel forced. And let me tell you guys, I felt forced in my fitness for over 10 years. It was intense. I was striving. I was constantly trying to achieve some other thing externally that was being fed to me to make me feel like, oh, now I'm fit. Now I'm good enough. Right? If I do these things, I'm fit. If I look this way, I'm fit. Hi, Jennifer. Does that make sense? No. All those external cues are not based on your individual idea of what is suitable for the role you want to play in your life, because that's fitness. Okay? So let's break this down a little bit more. If you're constantly feeling like you're having to go to the gym. Like you have to go for a run. I did a post on this the other day about running. I hear it every day of my life. Like I can't even tell you how many women come to me and they're like, I'm running every day and I'm not losing weight. Okay. I run and I run and I run and I run because it burns calories, and I should run because everyone else runs. You guys, if you are running because you love it and it feels like it's in the flow for you, you can move easily in and out of it, and you feel like you get in the zone and you love it and it makes you feel amazing, do it. But if you're running for an external purpose that's been put on you and told to you that this is what you should do to be fit, or what you should do to lose weight, or what you should do because that's what your girlfriend does, stop doing it. That's force. That's the exact definition of force. Why are we forcing things? Why are we forcing things if it's not in alignment with what is suitable for you to accomplish the role you want in your life, which is fitness? Okay, so let's dive into that a little bit more. So I want you to start thinking about this idea that fitness has become a little bit of a dirty word in our culture, right? Fitness has not become now what's associated with wanting to create or being able to perform the duty or be suitable for the role you want to play in your life. Fitness has become fitness perfection, this fitness image, right? Fitness looks like people that do CrossFit. Fitness looks like people that have a six-pack on Instagram. You guys, that is not fitness. That is not what it's intended to be. And it has changed and morphed from these external cues and this diet culture that we live in to show us that that is what fitness is. And I'm going to tell you right now, from experience, from doing this for a long time, people might have thought that I was fit. I did a post on this the other day too on my Instagram and Facebook. I looked fit according to diet culture. Right? I looked the part. My abs were shredded. I was super lean. I had all these muscles everywhere, but I was not fit. I was not fit because if you had asked me if I could perform the role in which I wanted to perform in my life and be suitable for it, I was not able to do that. What's the role that I wanted to do in my life? I wanted to be a present mom. I wanted to be able to keep up with my daughter. I wanted to be able to have the time and energy for her. But guess what? I was so obsessed in that intensity and in that strive, I couldn't do any of that because I was too tired. I was too sore. I could barely pick up my daughter some days because my arms were sore every day of my life. And I was exhausted and I didn't have any time to be present for anyone other than for the gym. That's not fitness. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. So, if you're currently in a state of force and you get up every morning and you force yourself to go to the gym because you think that's what you have to do in order to be fit, you're wrong. So let me explain to you what I do now. I used to live in that state of intensity. Hi, Meg. I used to live in that state of intensity. I used to live in that state of strive. I used to live waking up trying to be fitness perfect every day of my life with no internal wisdom. It was all external voices that were being put on me, and I was taking them on as my own. But when I learned to really listen to my own internal wisdom of what my body needed to be fit, which is fulfilling the role that you want to sustain in your life, everything changed for me. Everything changed for me. So now instead of saying, oh, I have to go to the gym every day, I have to go for a run, I have to do cardio, right? Let me tell you what I do now. I still always make sure I show up for myself because it strengthens my resolve. It strengthens the confidence I have in myself. It allows me to show up for myself so that I can show up better for other people. But I've shifted and reframed my mindset around it. So now I always show up. 5 days a week, I always show up. But I listen to my internal knowing, my internal wisdom about having that overall why. My overall why is I want to be able to have a fit, healthy life with my kids. I want to be able to adventure. I want to be able to live healthy the rest of my life. That is my why. So my alignment with my fitness and what I do every day, 5 days a week, is based on my internal knowing, my internal wisdom. So if I wake up and I feel like, hey, man, I feel like going for a walk because I'm tired. or I don't feel 100%. I still show up, you guys. I never throw in the towel, right? But it might not be what I thought it should be that day. And that's okay, because I listen to myself every day now, right? I listen to what I need every day now, instead of forcing myself to go against my will. And what that does is it creates intensity and breakdowns. That intensity and breakdown will cause you to fall short of your goals and stop before you even get into your flow, right? Alignment is key here, you guys. Thanks, Megan. Alignment is key. So I challenge you to revisit what fitness means for you, to revisit what that role you want to play in your life is, and how you need to show up in that way. It's not the same for me as it is for you. It's not. It's not the same for you as it is on that Instagram feed. That is not fitness for everyone. That might be fitness for a 24-year-old fitness model, right? That might be the role she's trying to have in her life. But if that is not your role, if that's not what you are trying to accomplish in your life, that is not fitness for you. Did you guys hear that? Is that landing with you? Do you get it? If you don't want to run marathons, if you don't want to be an endurance athlete, if that's not the role that's going to sustain you in your life, then running is not for you. It is not for you, and there is nothing wrong with that. This is your internal guide. You've got to listen to you for what you want to create and manifest in your life. And if you're not aligned with that, and if you're actually using external guides to pull you in a direction, you're not in alignment with your true purpose, and you're going to fall flat on your face every time. It's never going to be sustainable. It's never going to work, ever. Get in alignment, you guys. Get in alignment with what you want. Work backwards from the role you want to play in your life and how you can show up best for that, and work your fitness into that. Okay, the next time you scroll Instagram and you see some 24-year-old supermodel that's a fitness model and you think that's fitness, you're wrong. That is not your fitness. Your fitness is not forced, and that would be a force for you. I guarantee it, because it was even a force for me, and it was my job. Like, that's how I made money, right? And it was still forced. I don't love being sore every second of the day. I don't like rolling over in bed and feeling like I can barely get up because my abs are so sore. I don't like that feeling, you guys. I don't. I like the feeling of jumping out of bed full of energy, being able to create whatever I want because I feel good, I'm rested, and my body moves freely and functionally and allows me to be strong and do the things that I want to do in my life. So I moderate. I get out of intensity. I get out of the strive, and I thrive only in that environment, only when I'm in alignment. Does that make sense? Is that landing with you guys? I hope so, because it's a big deal. Oh, hi, Marty. I didn't know you were here. Hi, Cindy. What's up, Lori? You guys are all here. I love it. So I just really want you to tune into that today. So going into the weekend, it's Friday. Going into the weekend, I'm saying to you, just try to take some time to identify what fitness is for you, what the role you're trying to create for in the rest of your life, in your life today, what that is, the bigger picture, you guys. Fitness just supports that, right? What is your bigger picture? What is that you want to create? You know, I've told you what mine is. You know, I've got to make sure that I'm healthy and strong, and I want to keep up with my kids. Like, I want to be able to go hike, bike, run around, play softball with them. I want to be able to do all that. I want to be able to drop a hat, go and hike a mountain if I want, go bike 50 miles if I want. That's what I want, because I love that. I love the adventure, right? So if you're limiting yourself because you're not showing up with your fitness, and you're limiting your life, then you need to change that. And you need to get honest with yourself about it and get in alignment with what you truly want. So if you know that you want to be able to do all those things, you know you want to be able to maybe take a trip, right? You want to take a trip and hike Machu Picchu. And get in alignment. Do what you need to do. Be true to you. If that's what you want, work towards that. Don't work towards someone else's goal. Okay, I've got a question on Instagram, so I'm going to answer it. What would you say to a client? Hi, Stacy. What would you say to a client that wants to run hard when that is not the best thing for them? Yeah, that's a really good question. But why would it not be a best thing for them if they want to run hard? I guess that would be my next question. If you're saying that they want to run hard, but that might not be the best thing for them, why wouldn't it be the best thing for them? Because of injury? If it's for injury, okay, absolutely. But if it's not the best thing for them, why wouldn't it be if that's what they love? I guess that's my question. An older woman. Oh, okay, good question. So I would definitely explain to them, she never has run hard. Oh, so why does she want to? I would ask her why. Why does she want to run hard? Is what I would ask her. I would dive into that and say, why do you feel like you need to run hard? Is it because you're trying to lose weight? And if you're trying to lose weight, let's educate you on how to lose weight. Are you trying to run hard because you have a marathon goal? Then she probably needs to maybe go get some rehab done on her knees and maybe reevaluate that goal. But I think that her probably what's happening, Stacy, is that her goal is probably body composition changes or weight loss. And she might think that that's the only way to do it. So I would go back and try to understand her why and dive into that and really dig in. She might not be honest with you at first, but if you keep digging and keep asking the right questions and really show up for her, she'll start to kind of break that down. And that might be an old story she's telling herself that maybe she heard in her past that she had to run hard in order to lose weight or to be fit. Does that make sense? I hope so. Let me know. If not, just message me and I'll get, we could chat later too. So that's a great thing. They're running hard. And you might think that there's certain criteria that you need in order to check off. But I'm telling you right now, the best thing, we don't need more education in fitness and weight loss, you guys. Like, we have so much education out there. And I mean, it's all over. Like, really, we all know intuitively, you've got to move and you've got to eat right. But let's reframe that. Let's move in a nurturing way, in a loving way that is in alignment with us instead of what's in alignment with diet culture. Like, really. I mean, come on, let's just get real. You're welcome, Stacy. If I can help you anymore, just please let me know. Message me anytime. So I just really appreciate you guys being here and showing up this morning. I love these Fitness Fridays. I love talking about this stuff. It's like my jam. And I always want to connect to you. So if you have questions and I get off too quickly, just message me or put them in the thread here. I'm happy to help you. And if you don't know where you flow with your fitness, if you don't know how to flow with your fitness because you've always been on a regimen, I really challenge you to stop for a few days and see what you crave. Just stop. Don't go to the gym. Don't do anything. Just stop. Take a few rest days and really think about what you crave, what kind of movement your body's telling you that it needs. Instead of being up here and externally looking outward, instead of somebody saying, hey, let's go for a bike ride and you just joining them, take a few days to say, what do I feel like my body flows best in? Where do I feel most aligned? Where do I feel nurtured when I'm moving? Where do I feel amazing during, before, and after? Where do I lean in? So for me, that's being outside. That's my favorite form of exercise. And when I think about it, I get excited, I smile, I lean in. When I think about doing it, when I think about the air I'll breathe, what I'll see, the sunshine in my face, the flowers I'm going to smell, the river maybe next to me, I get excited. And then I always feel better afterwards. Like, literally, you can ask my husband. He's like, whenever I'm in a mood, he's like, you need to be outside. Because it shifts my mood. It shifts me immediately, right? So you've got to figure out where your flow is. And there's some people that flow and they swim. They love to swim. They love the water. Not my thing. But hey, that's their thing, right? So I really think you need to find your flow. And it might take you removing yourself from activity for a few days to just see what you crave. See what you feel like doing. And then maybe decide, this is a tip for you guys before we end. Next week, maybe you work out every day, or you plan your day around a 6 a.m. workout. Or maybe it's at 5:30 p.m. after work. But next week and next week only, I challenge you to not plan your workouts, to not plan what you're going to do. Plan the time, create space, but don't pre-plan or pre-program your workout, your yoga, whatever it is. Let it go. And when you arrive in that space, just tune in to your internal knowing and move the way that feels most nurturing to you and loving to you. Listen to your body, not your head. Don't force yourself to go lift weights if you don't feel like it, if it's not in alignment with your fitness, your role that you want to play in your life. And instead, if you usually always go to the gym on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, maybe you just take a step back and on Monday you say, how do I feel? What does my body feel like I should do today? And it might be that you feel like going for a walk with your dogs by yourself. It might feel like you might want to go for a jog. You might feel called to do a high intensity workout because you have a lot of aggression going on. You have a lot of anxiety and you want to get it out. Or you might be tired and you might want to do a yin class or a yoga class. It's just stretching. But create the space and show up for something. But instead of forcing it, flow with it. All right, you guys, thanks for being here. I always love it. And I'm at my time. I'm trying to keep it to 20 minutes. So if you have questions for me, please leave them here. And I hope to see you back here again next Friday. And if you guys need something different, if you want to talk about topics, please post them here. I'm happy to listen to your needs. That's why I'm here. I want to serve. So please let me know how I can serve you best. Okay, you guys, have a wonderful weekend. Make sure to start to imagine your fitness as flow, not force. Mwah. Bye, guys.